It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Spurs in San Antonio.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big RC coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Green.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was 3rd in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
Barnes kicks to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Westbrook drives in, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Westbrook. It's stolen by Green.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Nobody near Barnes. And the Warriors get it back. Green dishes to Barnes. Here's Durant. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Stephen Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's averaging 30 points, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Here's Curry. Goes up off the inbound. And Roberson kicks to Durant. It's stolen by Green. Feeds it to Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Waiters is checked in. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Adams, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Adams has got his first bucket of the night. Warriors leading by 5. Curry outside gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And stolen by Spates. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And that one's good. Barnes has got 6.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Thunder, Cantor checked in for Adams. Singler comes in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Singler, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Good. Barbosa's got his first points in this one.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
That's his first personal foul.
Intercepted.
And I know they're not happy with the way they've been turning the basketball. Oh!
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Waiters. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here they go. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in to the paint. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Cantor. The shot will not go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
Here's Iguodala. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Has to rush. Spates kicks to Livingston. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Foy with the ball. Warriors leading by 14. And here we go. Warriors running again. Livingston, no luck.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And Brandon Rush slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more.
And Kevin Durant always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that
comes from me being 8 years.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with these...
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Livingston passes to Iguodala, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Oklahoma City on D. It's a 16-point game. Now here is Barbosa. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the middle, it's tipped. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Trains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Here's Roberson. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Now, That was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Blocking foul. Called on Andre Iguodala. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Timeout for Oklahoma City.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Spacing.
Greg, Steve Kerr
Spacing.
did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
They get it back, and that one's good. Durant.
Warriors call a timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Westbrook against Curry. Here's Adams, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Ezeli dishes to Curry. The feed now to Ezeli. It's stolen. Jumps up and finished off by Westbrook.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
So, you know, Anthony Moore, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Curry with the steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
It doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse throwdown like that.
Clark, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
And he's already, guys, got a pretty good one. I think it's only going to get better.
Outside, Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got his first points of the game.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Barnes. Outside, Green. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Foy, the pass to Ibaka. He dishes it to Foy. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, and for Randy Foy, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
That one is no good. Talking about Randy Foy last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really felt like he got it back.
Curry kicks to Green. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his third rebound tonight. Foy dishes to Ibaka. Shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the dunk by Barnes.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry. I mean, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Rush's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 8. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Foy missing. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Iguodala no good. Foy with it. Bogut on him. Singler outside. No good on the triple. Rush. No good. And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kip.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
Now the third quarter about to get going.
A good quarter for Curry. He's got 11 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Curry with it. Bogut high post. And it's blocked by Adams. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Tries from 10. Shot is off. Good D by Thompson.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the...
I mean, just beautiful.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man, oh man, was that
And
fun.
no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Curry. That is good. Curry's got 13.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Durant and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Warriors leading by 8. Green kicks to Thompson. Back to Green. It's stolen by Adams. He's got a clear path. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Good chance here for Barnes. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. The 4th spot held by Steven Adams.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
It's stolen by Green. And Thompson throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake-out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Cantor checked in for Anthony Morrow. Barbosa passes to Green. Now here is Barbosa. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Durant. And Foye with the clear path to the hoop. And then Waiters with the jam.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive. And with Durant, his competitive spirit really comes out in crunch time. He demands the ball when the game's on the line. And more often than not, he gets it and delivers.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Barnes. Another shot. Kicks it to Spates. Barnes with it. And it's Waiters picking him up. Here's Thompson. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Mazili's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Rush in for Harrison Barnes. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Singler, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Clock at 6. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul.
Dion Waiters. First personal foul, 2 seconds.
1:53 left in the third. Thompson dishes to Rush. Barbosa kicks to Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got 15.
And guys, talking about Durant, he may not wear it on his sleeve, but he's really upped his energy and emotion on the defensive end. I mean, he's seen that defense wins championships, and that's the only thing on his mind right now.
Warriors leading by 3. Barbosa passes to Iguodala. Baseline jumper, and Cantor pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It's tipped. Here's Azili. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And Voigt kicks to Durant. Dishes to Foy. Back to Durant. That's tipped. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And Thompson throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Waiters scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Rush, and he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Thunder trailing by 6. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Morrow in at the 3, the small forward.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Robertson dishes to Adams. Here's Ibaka. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors leading by 7. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Curry kicks to Rush. Knocked loose. Out to the right wing. 11 feet away. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook drives in, and he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
On its way from Curry for 2. Another miss by Curry.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Green passes to Curry. Curry with another miss.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
It's stolen by Bogut. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Free throw good. Curry. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry. He kicks it to Bogut. Thompson outside. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Back to Curry. And count it from 19 feet away. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Thompson. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul, team's third. Timeout for Golden State.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
The Thunder pull it in. Tries it from 9. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Curry against Westbrook. On the wing, Thompson. Passes to Bogut. He feeds it to Barnes. To the inside. Here's Thompson. And it's blocked by Adams. And Durant, here we go. And Adams with the slam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Warriors leading by 5. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. The dish now to Green. Curry is inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Curry's shot is good.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Adams.
It's really been an ugly game for him as he continues to give the ball away on offense, guys. Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You got to manage the clock and play smart. Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook pulls it in. Durant. Westbrook with a wide open look. Connects. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Now a timeout called.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
The score is tied at 86. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Curry. To win the game. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut, and at the 5, home in the paint. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 22 points for Klay Thompson.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. They're teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that... looks to be.
And the Thunder making a change here. Roberson's checked in. The Thunder leading by 4. Left side, Westbrook. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Curry with the drive. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Thompson outside. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 25 points.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And Adams with the slam.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry attacking. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire into him.
Westbrook against Curry. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 34 points, and steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
Curry kicks to Thompson. To the left wing. 4 on the clock to tie it up. Money! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Thompson outside. And the pass to Curry. And here's Barnes for 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Roberson. Outside for Durant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Ibaka. Connects from three-point range.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Put your hands together!
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson outside. And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Green against Ibaka. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Warriors ball.
Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And Bogut slams it in.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Outside Westbrook. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Westbrook's got 38 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
The drive by Green, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Green. He has 9 rebounds, and he's stolen the ball 4 times. Some effective offense making passes, and he's also been hitting from deep with the 3-ball.
And Clark, he's got the D on his heels. Smart passing, hot shooting. That is a deadly combination.
The Thunder with the lead. And Westbrook, here we go. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Feeds it to Barnes. Westbrook with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook's got the ball. Here's Roberson. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Curry against Westbrook. From outside the arc. Curry can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Westbrook, here we go. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Green. And there's the feed to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Fires the 3. Cannot hit. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Looking at the game Adams has been having, 8 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
And whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Curry kicks to Thompson. No good with the triple.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And it's Golden State's ball.
Personal foul. Anthony Morrow. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Hey, at the line for your Warriors, Andre.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so Thompson nails both of them. So it's the Thunder now, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
They trail by 6.
Spacing.
15 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
There's 14 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. It's Curry outside. Singler with the rebound.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
Here's Cantor. Can't connect. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, this game looked like it was going to...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. He absolutely dominated the overtime period. He personally took responsibility for doing every single thing he needed to do to guarantee that win. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance? And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.